Work forces are the same.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another cast from Stitch StarCraft. It's going to be another 1v1 today. It's going to be a TvZ, and as you can see, the names up there are Korean. And I think I'll just have to do a bit of explaining as my colors are really weird. Okay, there we go. We have the colors back. It's going to be a green Terran, and it's going to be the purple Zerg. And if you guys have seen the title, it is labeled SCAVS World, and you might wonder why it's SCAVS World if both names are Korean. Well, let me just introduce the Zerg right now. The purple Zerg here is TAEdgE, and if you guys don't know TAEdgE and you're from the SCA server, then shame on you, because TAEdgE is one of the best Zergs. I would say the best right now in SCA, as he did come second after FXO Filthy in the SCA SL, and he is just one absolutely magnificent player, magnificent Zerg player from the SCA scene. He's so good, just really good. But today he's going to be playing a legend, a huge legend from StarCraft 1. It's going to be ST Bomber. And as you guys should know, ST Bomber is a very good Terran. It's a shame that he didn't make the GSL Code A, but he is so talented. He's been just dominating ladder before, and we've seen him done that. We've seen him win like crazy on any server he goes to. He's just one very good player, and it looks like right now, back into the game, both players are talking about Team FXO. And right now, I think Bomber is just asking about FXO. He doesn't know what Team FXO is. And TAEdgE is just introducing FXO to Bomber right now as his drone does come for a scout. He is putting down that early expansion, and it looks like Bomber is going for a 2-Rax. And right now this drone squeezes through 3 SCVs actually. And now it looks like this SCV is going to chase the drone. And wow, we do have a 2-Rax right now. And TAEdgE does scout it. Let's see how he responds to the 2-Rax. Obviously, you would have to put down a quick spine, a safety spine. It's always important to have the spine crawler. If you don't have the spine crawler against a bunker rush, you got to be really on top with your micro, not letting the SCV get a bunker down. It looks like right now, Bomber just trying to save that SCV as his Marines are coming on the way right now. 1 Marine on the way, and 1 about 80% HP. SCV as well, and 2 drones coming here. Oh, such good positioning on the bunker. Not even going to let the second drone grab another hit. And it looks like, wow, 2 bunkers going down at a time for Bomber right now. And oh my goodness, this might be a very strong push, but there just aren't enough Marines. I honestly don't think there are enough Marines, as 1 spine code does come down. The SCV here going to get surrounded and probably picked off. And the second SCV is probably going to finish the bunker as 3 Marines are here. They can fill the bunker with no problem. But oh, these Marines do escape. And it looks like 1 Marine is going to get in there, but the SCV is lost. And this is going to slow down the full push. It's probably even going to stop the push, because I don't think that Bomber is going to commit to this for too long. He's just trying to get the Zerg to make more Zerglings. And right now 2 Marines are going to get picked off by the Zerglings, as another 2 are in the bunker, but I guess not. A bunker is being cancelled over there. 2 Zerglings do fall, and right now Bomber is just you know, shuffling with his Marines, running in and out, trying to force some Zerglings out there. And you can see a lot of the production from the Zerg player has been Zerglings, and it doesn't look like he's even moving the spine crawler when you really should be, because there isn't any bunkers. It's probably the best time to move your spine crawler. And that is exactly what he should be doing, but it looks like he's just shuffling with his queen. So many Zerglings are being pumped out right now. I think Bomber has already done the damage. He's not even producing any more Marines to the Zerg base right now, as he is putting down 2 barracks and an expansion. So it is the 2-Rax expansion, followed by a lot of infantry. I'd like to see how this works out, but 2 gas is being put down as well as we're talking. And it looks like this just might be an MMM build. I'm not sure. It can be an MML build, or it can be Marine Marauder Siege Tank. But judging by the looks of it, with 2 more barracks coming down, it should be a very heavy infantry build. And I just like to see how ST Bomber is going to pull that off. Because, I mean, against the Zerg opponent, when you go an infantry heavy build, there's always infestors, there's always speedlings and banelings, and it gets really hard. The micro is really, it gets tough. I mean, honestly, as a Terran player myself, it gets quite hard when you see infestors out there, and Zerglings and Banelings and even Roaches if you go heavy Marine. It gets quite hard. It's not easy at all. But it looks like both players are just going to sit back and just macro a bit right now. And ooh, I like how Bomber is putting down this bunker over here. It's very rare you see a Terran place a bunker at the back. But it's actually pretty important because, I mean, you can leap Zerglings at the back and into your base if this expansion doesn't come down all right. And it looks like that's exactly what Bomber's doing. He's going to put his expansion down right now. And it looks like TAEdgE going to have his Zerglings moving out right now. Metabolic boost actually just started for him. A Zergling's going to come here, and I believe he does not scout the expansion, but he probably expects it as he does see the bunker down here. And right now TAEdgE is really macroing to his finest. He's got 2 gas. That it doesn't look like he's probably going to go for mutas or anything. He doesn't even have the lair up yet. But he does have a Baneling nest, and I'd like to see how this goes, as he does have a Baneling nest for the layers coming up. He doesn't even have Metabolic Boost finished yet. And right now, for the Terran player, we do have 2 tech labs, 1 researching Stim and 1 researching Combat Shield. So it looks like we are going to see the Terran players stick to a very, you know, infantry build. I'd like to see more reactors come down right now for Bomber, as he does have so many Marines. He's got a lot of Marines. I mean, I'm not sure if the Marines are going to do really well against the Zerglings, as some Zerglings are being pulled out from Edge's base right now, probably going to, you know, just scout for something. Oh my goodness, that's so many Banelings. 19 Banelings are being morphed right now. That is really a massive amount of Banelings. And oh no, this is not good. Bomber is moving out with his Marines. We'll just have to see how good his split micro is as he runs right into the Zerg army. And it looks like right now, TAEdgE is going to run in with the Banelings first. So little Speedlings. Are the Speedlings going to get the surround? Wow, very good surround over there. The Banelings do hit a lot of Marauders, but there are so many Banelings left, and it looks like this is going to be huge play by TAEdgE, as his Banelings are going to go for the Marines. Or not, they might be going for the SCVs. Are the SCVs going to go up in time? I believe so. The Marauders are going to be able to take the damage, as these Banelings are going to kill 2 Marauders and some Zerglings coming up from the ramp. But I think right now Bomber will be able to hold it off. Not even, I think, losing just 1 SCV over there. Very good job. And more Zerglings are going to stream in, going to try to pick up some SCVs, but that's not going to happen, not on Bomber's watch. But right now, TAEdgE is just putting so much pressure, and there's no way Bomber can defend his expansion right now. He can't even have SCVs mining over there. As you can see, they get picked off in no time. And this just looks really bad for Bomber. He's got 3 reactors coming up, and that is absolutely a big sign that he's going to go a lot of Marines. Look at this. All his production is Marines, as he is seeing a lot of Speedlings and Banelings. And going full Marines against Speedling and Banelings is really, I would say, it's a pretty risky thing to do. I mean, you got to be really confident with your Marine split micro to go up against Speedlings and Banelings at the same time, because it's really hard. It gets hard when the surround comes. It gets hard when so many Speedlings are out. And it looks like the Marines are going to push out right now. Edge might be losing his Zerglings, pulling them back just in time, going to be saving them. And right now, it looks like Bomber is going to try to do a counter push, but the creep spread is so great right now. It's absolutely magnificent. I mean, this creep is so far spread. I gotta commend Edge on his creep spreading, as these Marines are going to run into a spine guard, but so many Banelings are being morphed. This is really going to be the test for Bomber right now, as these Banelings will be coming in very soon. The spine guard does fall, and here comes the split. Very good split over there. Oh my goodness, does waste some Banelings on the split, and that's exactly what you want to do. The splitting is so important as a Terran player if you're going against so many Banelings, because the thing is, Banelings do die on impact. So basically, and I mean, 2 Banelings can kill any number of Marines as long as they're well positioned. And if your Marines are positioned at maybe like 2 or 3 in a group, that means the Banelings will all be wasted on those 2 or 3 Marines. And that's exactly what you want to do as a Terran player. And it looks like Bomber does have the required Marine splitting micro, and he had done a really good job over there. But it looks like TAEdgE making the correct decision, switching to Roaches. And this is exactly what you want to do as a Zerg player. You want to really counter these Marines. You gotta go Roaches, because Roaches can take so much of the damage. Here comes the splitting again. Look at all those Banelings wasted, but these Roaches are gonna come in. Bomber's gonna be like, oh no, Roaches are out. And right now, it looks like TAEdgE might be favored in this matchup, because only Marines are being pumped out right now for Bomber. And I don't see how only Marines can go against Banelings and Roaches, which are the absolute counters to the Marines. And it looks like, wow, a very good concave over there for TAEdgE. Banelings running in from the other side, kills the Marines. Very good play over there. And it looks like, wow, 17 more Roaches are coming on the way. Very strong right now for TAEdgE. He's probably going to take this game, I believe, because he's just got too many Roaches, and I don't see how Marines can beat Roaches, even Skin Marines. There's also Baneling still out, so I mean, it's really hard to come back from this game. I can't imagine him coming back, as so many Roaches of reinforcements are coming, and I just believe that Bomber is going to say GG, and there it is, the GG for TAEdgE, as Edge beats ST Bomber, Startail Bomber, in this matchup. And I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I hope you guys support me by subscribing to me and also liking my Facebook page, as I will link it below, and I'll see you guys next time.